name is Grace Okello.
My name is Beth Kamande.
My name is Lillian.
Lucy Kilu. Jedida Ngongoro.
Jerry Kadhungu.
Dennis Otieno, working for New World Government Kenya EPZ.
I work for Simba Corporation Limited. I work with Muthaiga Country Club.
I work for BM Security as the Chief of Staff.
How I heard about this training was through an email, and then I saw a link on LinkedIn. So I was interested and I wrote to the company, and then I was given the directions on how to go about registering for the training. I heard of this training through email communication. I usually get frequent communication, so this one just spoke to me and I decided to come and see what it is about. I had it from one of our talent managers who was sent an email through corporate staffing services, I believe. Then she forwarded the email to me because that is my day-to-day role. It's appreciative.
I learned about this training through my email. It was sent, and I realized that it was one of the best time to come and meet one of the trainers from the corporate staffing. Initially, corporate staffing reviewed my CV in 2016, but I've never met them. So this was one opportunity to come actually and see where is this corporate staffing. I was very much impressed with my CV after they had done the review.
So I learned about this session through a WhatsApp group. Somebody sent the flyer and I thought, wow, this looks interesting. Basically because I was in the part where I was thinking, do I do strategic management as a master's, or what do I do? So I thought, aha, here it is, something talking about the strategic HR manenos. So I thought, yes, let me come for the session.
The topic was very, very interesting. It was about HR business partner role, which for me, it has been not very clear what it is all about. So when I noted what they are offering and the topic, and also especially the trainer, Mr. Paminas Wainaina, for me it was very interesting to come and hear him talk. I have read his articles through the YouTube. I have also been receiving those articles through the emails. So for me, it was a golden opportunity to come and share with him, have that platform with him, and hear him talk about HR. He's a very respected person in HR field. What I've learned is how to be better in my HR career, becoming a business partner as opposed to the traditional HR of just, personnel management, as people used to call us in the past. How do I influence decisions from a HR professional perspective? How am I able to speak the language of the senior management team to be able to drive the HR agenda in the company? I learned so many things. The CEO's agenda, number one, which was quite appreciative and mind-boggling. Of course, number two was the issue of personal branding. That was quite good. Then number three was just how to carry ourselves in terms of HR as a business partner.
It was very amazing. I never expected that. I've learned and I've now known my role beyond what I've been doing and my contribution to be a HR business partner, and most probably what my CEO expects from me behind the curtain.
Personally, I've gained a lot of insights from today's training, insights about learning to understand my directors, their needs, what makes them sleepless at night. So exactly, I've known how to handle my leadership position, how to communicate better, how to relate better with the other people, and how to become a better leader.
What I will do, especially with understanding the CEO's agenda, is to try to actively listen. That is a new word that I've learned today, to actively listen. Whenever we have discussions, we normally have very many discussions with him, but I'm always concentrating on what he has called me to do. So I am going to actively listen to the off-cuff conversations and drive them and deliver. Also, I'm going to promote myself. I was very shy about speaking of what I have achieved. Now I have learned that it's important that I shout about what I have done and what I have achieved.
This session has been very insightful. Most important thing I've learned is to understand the CEO's language, That for me is something which I find very close to my heart because I report to a CEO. Then there was something about personal branding which I found very important. As HR, no one tells us how we're supposed to like relate with our employees, and we have always had the notion that employees are our business first, but we've learned today that the business first is our business. Understanding the business, then the employees will plug in. Yeah, and I found the trainer very informative. He had the ability to help us understand how we will then plug in back into organizations, how we will be able to be meaningful people, and basically brought the aspect of HR business partner closer to our hearts. Now we understand it. It's no more a mountain, it's this small like a hill.
My most interesting session, I would say, was on the emotional intelligence, the self-awareness and the self-motivation.
The training was I would say, was exciting, educative, because our expectations were driven exactly to the point. And I can say it's a well invested time and resources.
It met and exceeded my expectation.
The training was worthwhile and informative.
Very engaging and very informative.
The training was very marvelous.
The training was excellent, the delivery was excellent, and the information we received was excellent.